push it to the edge. I get up, just a little more. I can see the end. I get up, yeah, you're finished, yeah, you're mine. Always win in due time. You think too much, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust, and you got no trust, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust. Bang my head against the wall. Try to hold a smile, but I'm sick of it all. Everyone with something to say. Better hold my tongue or I'll make a mistake. I get up, show 'em what I do, show 'em how it's done. I get up, never turn it down, never gonna run, I learn. You think too much, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust, and you got no trust, it's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust. You're my heaven, and I'm your hell. She's my weapon, and I can tell you're falling. I'm not here to sell. Get off my level and end my spell. It's just a masochistic love. I've got the push under your shove. It's not the anger in your heart and in the pocket from the start. I'm not the fire in your chest. I'm just the words under your breath. Don't take the liar to your heart. He'll be the one to give you death. But we've got love drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love's a weapon. Oh, blood is in my veins. You got my message in your brain. I'm not the one to go insane, but I'll keep walking to my grave. And it's not like I got life. I live a little, 2 times, 3 times. I live a little. God, my mind's insane when you keep messing with my brain. But we've got love drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love's a weapon. Time. Don't get me wrong, I'm just a human. In this life, I'm not the one to tell you live right. But the saints are gone and the eyes are closed. In the words we speak are the last we'll know. I'm just a human. Don't get me wrong, I'm just a human. But we've got love drugs. Someone's going crazy. Doesn't happen, baby. Let me out my mind. Can't have another moment in another moment. Running in the wild west. Take me back, you know my love's a weapon. It's not like I got life. I live a little, 2 times, 3 times. I live a little. Got my mind you know they made a fine connection. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. He could pass his time around some other line, but you know he chose this place beside. Don't get in the way. There's nothing you can see, nothing that you need to add or do. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true. It's nothing they explain. It's like a diesel train. You better not be there when it rolls home. And when that train rolls in, you wonder where it's been. You gotta try to see a little further. They love each other. Lord, you can see that it's true. Lord, you can see that it's true.
ready for some Potters baseball? Potters baseball brought to you by Stone's Broadcast Networks. And now for the play-by-play, here is Mark the Phantom Lowe.
Good evening and happy Father's Day to all that applies. It is time for some baseball out here at McBean Stadium in Lincoln, California. Lovely Lincoln, California. Mark the Phantom Lowe here, along with my man, the E, Mr. Evan. He is the engineer, and we are ready to bring you a ball game. We just had one of the more stirring renditions of the national anthem that I've heard in a long time. The young lady was, I'm going to say, 6 or 7 years old. Gracie Hoban was her name. And she held a note longer than I can stand underwater. She was unbelievable out there. She had me on the edge of my seat. The land of the free. And what else? What's the rest of it? Then she threw home with the Brave right in there. I loved it. It was fantastic. And it got us started for a big game here, the second of a two-game series between the Potters and the Marysville Giants. Potters won last night. That score was 11-1. Another great pitching performance by Gerald Hansen. He went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, and struck out 6, and he got his second win of the season. Tonight it's Jacob Gergen on the mound for the Potters. He is out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and goes to the University of New Mexico. And he's making his 4th appearance of the season for the Potters. His stats, as far as I know, 5 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 9 strikeouts, and 6 base on balls. He'll be facing a lineup of Marysville Giants that includes Brody Miller, the shortstop. Hitting second will be L.T. Lindsay, the center fielder. Drew Fox, the DH, bats third. Asa Martinez is behind the plate, batting fourth. Zayn Al-Hassawi is in right field. He bats fifth. Aiden Sutton in the lineup tonight at first base, hitting sixth. Tucker Shaw is the third baseman. He bats seventh. Jackson Berg, a late addition to the lineup, is in left field, batting eighth. And batting ninth, the second baseman, David Wenham. Jackson Malloy is on the mound for the Giants in this one, as they are 1-6 on the season. Potters 18-1 and 3-1 in PEL play. And they are looking to get one here, then have a day off tomorrow before they go on the road. They got to take on Healdsburg on Tuesday and the Solano Mudcats on Wednesday. So they go on the road for 2 this week, and they're home Thursday and Friday. More about that later. Here is Brody Miller, who was a pitcher in yesterday's game, and he'll take a strike from Jacob Gergen at 89, and we are underway. A lot of great stuff going on Father's Day out here. We've got salute to military service, of course. I've got to tell you about our first pitch guy. He was unbelievable. And then we had Gracie at his outside. We had Gracie singing the national anthem. Everything is great. Willie had his watermelon today with Statwalker. Today's watermelon was like an 8. Yesterday's was a 10. I would say today's was like an 8. So that there's a ground ball out to second base, scooped up by Carson Moore. He'll get him at first by a step for the first out. Let's take a look as L.T. Lindsay strides up to the plate. Let's take a look at our new innovation that Evan just came up with. That's our defensive alignment. Ryan Jackson in left, Jordy Lopez in center, Aiden Diehlman right. It's Euler, Brennan, Moore, and Dobson in the infield. Kyle Pedersen is behind the plate, and on the mound is Jacob Gergen. Well done, E. And here is L.T. Lindsay, 0 for 4 in last night's game. Couple of groundouts, couple of flyouts for L.T. He is out of Alone College, went to Wood Creek High School in Roseville. And he is the center fielder for the Marysville Giants. Brody Miller was from Yuba City. That's popped up. Trying to find it is the third baseman, Euler. He seems to have located it and makes the catch in the coach's box. So Luke looked up in the air a long time and finally got it for the second out. Two quick outs here for Jacob Gergen, and Drew Fox will be the hitter. Drew comes to us from Cosumnes River College. Had a couple of hits in last night's game. He was 2 for 4. He is 5 for 17 on the year with a couple of runs batted in. Marysville, their first year in the PEL. And they comes into they've already played Healdsburg. There's a little slow chopper that third baseman Euler is going to have to throw across the diamond, and it's a wild throw to first base. Let's see if staying at first is Fox. It'll be an infield single. That was a very tough play by Euler. It'll be a hit for Fox, his third of the series, and he'll be on first base, and he ran into the arm of Brady Dobson down there, so trying to make sure that Brady is okay. A key member of the Potters so far this summer out of Stockton, California. Might have hyperextended the elbow there as Drew Fox, who's a big fella, came by on the throw that was to the foul side of first base. Brody looks like he's a little discomfort down there. So there will be a slight delay while we figure out whether he can continue. He had a small injury earlier in the season, so hopefully this one is nothing. He can take a couple of steps there, which looked pretty good. I mean, I'm not a fast runner myself, so I don't know how fit he is, but we got a big round of applause from this Father's Day crowd, a really nice Father's Day crowd, who've already been, most of them have already been to Fat Cat. I think most of the crowd has already got, not as many as my guy E, the engineer. He's already had 2 dogs with his double helix mustard and ketchup on both dogs. And there's a high fly ball by Asa Martinez to right field. Aiden Diome goes back. Now he's there, and he'll make the catch for the out. So an infield single is all they got. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Giants nothing. Potters coming to bat.
Potters fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Lincoln Pot.
Bottom of inning number 1 from McBean Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low along with the Big E. Luke Statwalker is also here, so we can do our home run derby, which we do before every game. Which Potter member will hit a home run? Statwalker won yesterday with Luke Euler, so he's staying with Luke Euler. I'm going to go with Aiden Diome, and Evan goes with Brady Dobson. Nobody picked Jordy Lopez. He is the first hitter up here against Jackson Malloy, the right-hander out of Yuba College. He went to Oak Ridge High School. Piper has made an appearance with the Super Soaker and has, almost got me, so that's not good. Lopez hits it into the hole into left field, a base hit. Oh, by the way, Jordy Lopez is hitting .522 on the season, and now he's hitting more than that. So here's Ryan Jackson will come up. Let's take a look defensively, if we can, at the Marysville Giants. Don't take a look. Do you want to take a look at him? Let's say Rivera. Excuse me, not Rivera. We had a replacement. Berg in left field. Lindsay in center. Alisawi is in right. At third, Tucker Shaw. At shortstop, Brody Miller. Wenham is at second base. Aiden Sutton at first. Asa Martinez behind the plate, and Jackson Malloy on the mound. Here's Ryan Jackson, 3'11". He's kind of a good group, 3'11". You enjoy their tunes? Yeah, very good. I only know really, they know Down, some song called Down or something. I think so. Anyway, here's Ryan Jackson. More importantly, 1 home run, 11 RBI. There goes Jordy Lopez. The throw to second base by Martinez on a hop and in time, and he got him. Martinez got rid of it quick. It was on line, took a hop right into the glove of Wenham, and he throws the tag down on Jordy Lopez, and that's the first out in the first inning for the Marysville Giants. Jackson at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Aiden Diome is on deck. My choice. Then Brady Dobson batting in the 4th spot. Luke Euler is 5th. Cash Brennan at shortstop is 6th. That's in the dirt. Jackson Henderson is our DH out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I wore my Shelton State shirt yesterday. Kyle Pedersen and Carson Moore round out the Potters lineup. Jacob Gergen on the mound. Gave up just the infield single in the top of the first inning. So here's the pitch to Jackson, and Ryan takes outside and low. Just getting started on a very nice evening out here at McBean Stadium with a very nice crowd for Father's Day. Fat Cat doing great business down there, I hope. Look out, Ryan Jackson, you just walked inside. So base on balls to Ryan Jackson with 1 out. And here is Aiden Diome. 447 on the year. 2 home runs and 13 runs batted in for Aiden Diome. Big left-handed hitter out of West Park High in Roseville, headed to the University of Arizona. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Malloy. Hits it well into center field. Moving over is Lindsay, and he'll make the catch in right center. So Aiden hit it in the wrong spot. If he gets it up a little bit, goes a little bit for right field, that's out of here. 2 outs, and Brady Dobson, who is E's choice, who does have a home run on the season. He's hitting .382, and he's really lifted that average. He's really been hot. He was started off hot, got a little injury, so he had a little lull, and then he came back, and the last couple of games he's really been swinging a hot bat. Comes to us out of Lincoln High down in Stockton and Cal State Fullerton. So he went from a Trojan to a Titan, which isn't all that different. Yeah, throw to first base. Trojans is like the Odyssey, that movie, right? Yeah, are you going to see it? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Jackson, good lead at first, pitches outside. 1-0. Ryan would be definitely going, but Jordy Lopez just got thrown out, so maybe Ryan's being a little hesitant, a little reluctant over there. Give Brady Dobson a chance to swing the bat. Luke Euler in the on-deck circle. Not going. That ball's hit well to left center field. Lindsay is on the move, but he won't get there. That'll take a hop to the fence. Around third is Jackson. He will score. It's an RBI double for Brady Dobson, and the Potters take a 1-0 lead. Dobson picks up his 8th RBI on a ball that was just scalded into left center field. That's 2 in a row, Diome and Dobson. And here's Luke Euler. 279 with a home run last night and 12 runs batted in. Luke steps in here out of Rockland, California. And University of Nevada, Reno. So Dobson now in scoring position for the Potters as Piper merrily walks around with his super soaker, soaking people superly. And it's a ball, 1-0. Jackson Malloy from Yuba College. I think they're the 49ers. Yuba City is the Honkers, I know that. Yuba City High School, I love that. And then there's another high school, I think River Valley's in Yuba City too. They're the Eagles, I think. Because they said you can be the Eagles, Cougars, or Falcons, that's all. And he said, we'll take Eagles, I guess. Swing and a miss. All the good names are taken by that league that the Meridian Blues are in. What is the Thundercats or what is the Saber? Shadow Cats. Yeah. Oh man. And the Timber Hogs. That's still got to be number 1. Euler lines it into left center field, down for a base hit. Dobson's coming around third. They're going to send him. The ball is dropped in left field, and he will score easily. Not moving real well. But another ball that was really hit hard. Euler picks up his 13th run batting of the season. The Potters have now scored twice in the bottom of the first, and here's Cash Brennan. Hey, here's a dark horse candidate. Somebody could have taken Cash. Cash from Rockland, going to the University of Arizona as well. Hitting .308 in limited appearances for the Potters. He just got here a little while ago. And the left-handed batter takes low and inside. 1-0. We have to talk about the guy who threw out the first pitch today. He's much more than a guy. He's a luminary. He's a luminary. The Lumineers. Two balls and no strikes. Is the Lumineers different than the Chainsmokers? Okay, very good. Hit high in the air to right field. Alasawi is there, and he'll make the catch for the out. Maybe 15 feet in front of the fence. Potters score twice. We go to the second inning. They lead 2-0.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of the second inning, Potters lead 2-0. Zane Al-Hassawi will be the first hitter, then Aiden Sutton and Tucker Shaw against Jacob Gergen out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Gave up the infield single to Drew Fox. Al-Hassawi is 4 for 14 on the season. He was 1 for 3 yesterday. Hits it high in the air, short center field. Coming on is Lopez, still coming on, and it's going to drop in front of Jordy and over the hands of Cash Brennan, the shortstop. So perfectly placed by Al-Hassawi. He gets himself a base hit, the second for the Giants, and that will bring up Aiden Sutton. So Jim Stassi was the guy who threw out the first pitch. Member of the Nevada Wolfpack Hall of Fame, Giants AAA organization catcher in the 80s. Finished his pro career in the Italian Pro Baseball League. Remember that. It's key. Yuba City High School varsity coach, Yuba College coach, Marysville Gold Sox coach. Recent inductee into the Sacramento Area Baseball Hall of Fame. His dad, Bob, played for the Potters in the 40s. In the 40s! And, of course, he and his wife, Raquel, have 3 boys, Brock, Max, and Jake. They all played Division I with Brock and Max continuing into Major League Baseball. So Jim Stassi was our threw out the first pitch and just threw a bullet. It was tremendous. But here's the thing that got me. He was in the Italian Pro Baseball League. And I'm asking the guys, I'm like, they must have incredible concessions at the Italian Pro Baseball League. I mean, you must be able to go down the Fat Cat of Italy. You could probably get like rigatoni and a helmet or something. It would be amazing. It would be fantastic. Ravioli and stuff. The interns at the Italian Baseball League would be so fat at the end of the summer. It would be unbelievable. I just want to go to the Italian Baseball League and go to get a gelato to top it off. A little espresso, ground it down to third base. It's a foul ball. A nice Peroni, a nice cold Peroni. Oh, man. I'm going to Italy, and I'm saying, no, I don't want to go to any of those fancy places. Where's the Pro Baseball League? I want to check out all the concessions. And the pizza there. Huh. Forget about it. Did you vote for pizza, E? Is that, yeah? You and Luke both said pizza. I of course love a good ravioli. So and then spaghetti in a helmet. I mean, that's a given. Actually, all of it in a helmet. Fettuccine Alfredo. There's a foul ball on the breaking pitch from Gergen. Aiden Sutton, our hitter. Comes to us. He is from Wheatland, California. 2 for 6 so far in the season for Aiden. Alisawi at first base. Short lead for Zane. Gergen comes to the plate. High and inside. Count is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gets going here in the second inning. Potter scored 2 in their half of the first. Alisawi with a single and now a 3-2 count. Grounder right back up the middle, right to Carson Moore. He'll step on second base, throw to first, and that is a double play. Ball was hit very hard. Out of the way, got out of the way was Gergen. He just got out of the way, and Carson Moore standing right there, steps on the bag, takes his time, guns it to first. It's the pitcher's best friend, the double play, and it'll bring up Tucker Shaw, the third baseman. He got in last night's game and was 0 for 1. He's 1 for 7 on the year. Tucker out of Folsom Lake College. Look out. He didn't look out in time because he got hit. A breaking ball that started on the wrong line. If it was a putt, it would just started on the wrong line, and there was no way it was ever coming back. Here's Jackson Berg, who is a late addition. Josh Rivera was supposed to be in left field, and then Coach Tyler McIntyre came up right before and said Jackson Berg's out in left field. Jackson was 0 for 2 in last night's game. He is tonight's Dueling Dogs batter. He steps into that spot. So if he strikes out, it'll be 50% off at the Dueling Dogs down the road there at Brick and Barrel Backyard Bar and Grill. Buddy, it's a soft line drive into right field. Run down. No, not run down by the second baseman. It's a base hit for Berg. His first of the season. So he is at first. Moving to second is Tucker Shaw. And here is David Wenham, the number 9 hitter. Second baseman is 1 for 7 on the season as well. He comes to us out of Redding, California. Went to University Prep High School. David, the number 9 hitter, so that means that Brody Miller waits on deck. So a single for Alisawi, then the double play with Carson Moore handling it, most of it himself. Shaw gets hit by a pitch, and then a single on the first pitch to Jackson Berg, who perfectly placed that to the right side. And here is David Wenham. Umpire signals 1 visit, or 1 mound, getting off the mound. That's hit on the line. Moore can't get it. It's through him to the center field. A base hit. Coming around third and scoring is Tucker Shaw. So Wenham delivers the RBI, and the Giants are on the board. Stopping at second base was Jackson Berg. Couple of hits and a hit by pitch, and the Giants are on the board. They trail it 2-1, and here's Brody Miller. Brody grounded second his first time up. That one kind of handcuffed Carson Moore out at second base. Made its way into center field. That is down low for a ball from Gergen at 87. Jacob 6'2", 175. His birthday is the same day as my wife's, and I will not hold that against him. That's a good-looking pitch on the inside corner. Got it up to 89 for a 1-ball, 1-strike count. LT Lindsay will follow if Brody can keep it going, as the Giants have put together a little 2-out rally to put one up on the board here in the second inning. That's a good-looking pitch again. This was just like the last one. 1-2 on Brody. 1 for 8 on the year, including tonight's ground out. Again, the Giants played only 7 games so far, so they're just getting going. Breaking ball misses and bounces off Kyle Pedersen. So it stays at 2-2 for Brody. Cowbell's coming out. Not a bad representation of the cowbell. That's off the batter at the plate, so foul ball. Got Stadwalker a little excited there. He got a little, yeah, I like that. I like the guy who gets invested in the game. 2-2. They used to do it this way, which is Richard Nixon, but you wouldn't even know who that is. So 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. Breaking ball swung on and missed. So the Giants put 1 up on the board. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 2. Potters 2, Giants 1.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of inning number 2, Jackson Henderson will lead us off, followed by Kyle Pedersen and Carson Moore. Jackson out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and from Shelton State University. And I wore my Shelton State baseball shirt the Henderson gave me yesterday and not today, and Justin hits one on one hop out to shortstop. Miller high throw, but pulled down by Aiden Sutton, and the out is recorded at first base. On the first pitch, 1 out, and Kyle Pedersen will be the hitter. 2 for 10 on the year for Kyle, out of Roseville, California. Kyle Pedersen steps in. Jackson Malloy on the hill for the Marysville Giants out of Oak Ridge High School and Yuba College. First pitch is inside and down low, 1-0. Potters are off tomorrow, then they're on the road to Healdsburg on Tuesday and Solano on Wednesday. Back home on Thursday. Take on the Solano Mudcats, and then on Friday it's the Fresno Grizzlies in town. So come on out and check those out. For Thursday is 6:35. Friday is 7:05. Kyle hits a foul down the right field line and out of play. Now, Friday the 26th against the Fresno Grizzlies is tie-dye night. And this is awesome. We said, yeah, tie-dye shirts would be cool. They said, no, we're going to go with tie-dye baseballs this year. Edison hits it high up in the air to right field. Alasawi has room. and he'll make the catch for the second out. So tie-dyed baseballs on the 26th against the Fresno Grizzlies. Because shirts would have been way too difficult, I'm sure. Carson Moore will be our hitter. Carson right at 298. Home run, 10 runs batted in. Hails from Cameron Park, California, and San Diego State University. Grounder right back up the middle. That is into center field, a base hit. So Moore delivers the 4th hit for the Potters, a single with 2 outs here in the second, and Jordy Lopez will be our hitter. Jordy hitting, well, he was hitting .522, and then he got a hit the first time, so he's hitting even more than that. 1 home run, 14 runs batted in. Out of Elk Grove, California. Moore leading, not a big lead at first. Although his pitch is outside to Jordy. Got a little bit of activity in the Potters pen out there. We'll endeavor to get a name for you. Jordy hits it high in the air to left field. Going back is Berg. That's going to one off the fence. Here comes Moore rounding third. The cut will be at third base. Moore will score. It's a 2-out double and an RBI for Jordy Lopez. And Carson Moore scores all the way from first. And the Potters are now up 3-1. Jordy hit that one hard to the opposite field. One hop against the fence. And Moore, with 2 outs, was going on the contact. He scored easily. And here's Ryan Jackson. Ryan got a walk his first time up. So he's still at 3-11. He did score a run back in the first inning. Swings and misses at that offering from Jackson Malloy at 80 miles an hour, 0-1. Aiden Dion waits on deck. Brock McReynolds, the right-hander that's working in the Potters pen. Maybe for the 3rd inning, maybe for the 4th inning. Bergen has looked pretty good out there. So it's 0-1 on Jackson. Hits it into right center, base hit. Lopez will score easily. Ryan may think about 2, but he's going to hold at 1. It's another 2-out RBI for the Potters, and then now lead it 4-1. RBI number 12 for Ryan Jackson. And Aiden Dion comes to the plate. Aiden hit a fly ball to deep center field back in the first. He is 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter out of Roseville. Has 2 home runs on the season. Hits it high in the air to left. That might be 3. Going back is Berg. Going back, and it's off the fence. Jackson is going to try to score. The throw is going to be too late. And Jackson scores. It's a double for Dion. He does a kind of a cha-cha dance at second base that I'm not going to duplicate. That one almost out of here. 4th hit of the inning for the Potters. 4th in a row. And here's Brady Dobson. He smoked a double his first time up. So Moore, Lopez, Jackson, and Dion all with ringing base hits. 2 of them doubles, which means that 1 row got free double-doubles. Brady Dobson knows that was going to be a home run and he didn't swing. So whoever's got Brady Dobson, you just got betrayed. Because he said, that's a home run, I'm going to let it go. The greatest promotion of all time. Potter player gets a double. Fouled out of play. And 1 ran, or they turn a double play, which they've already done with Carson Moore, so it's already been awarded. Free double-doubles for the whole row. Whoa. That's why when you come to a Potter game, just sit in the row by yourself. That doesn't make any sense. Everybody would get one. Or maybe you get all of them. Oh, I like that. 1-2 on Brady. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Potters in this one. You're going to look back at second base. And Dion's still doing the cha-cha back there. I have to go back and see that one. I'm sure that he caught that on film. See Aiden's dance move. Swing and a miss. And Dobson has out. Potters score 3 times here in the second. We go to the third. They're on top 5-1.
You are Laborers Rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Top of inning number 3 from McBean Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low along with E the Engineer. We call him Evan. Luke Statwalker also hanging out. Brock McReynolds is our new pitcher. LT Lindsay the hitter out of Wood Creek High School. He popped out to third base in foul territory his first time, so he is 0 for 1. That was against Jacob Gergen, who went 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 1, or actually hit 1 and struck out 1. And there's a batter that's hit right there. Bounced off the batter, hit Kyle Pedersen, so it did a lot of work. And LT will go down to first base. Drew Fox, who had an infield single and is 3 for 5 in the series so far, will be the batter. The designated hitter out of Cosumnes River College, the Hawks. So Brock McReynolds out of Newcastle, California is our new pitcher, and Chico State University. And he delivers a strike to Drew Fox, 0-1. Perfect night for baseball out here. The place is humming. A lot of dads, a lot of kids in the second inning Piper race. A lot of young kids. I like the young kids in the race. One of the dads out here, Jordan Georgeson, as that's a wild pitch that'll move Lindsay over to second base. He's got 2 kids he's been chasing around. One of them he's chasing. I think the other one he's got to carry, which is almost the same thing. So he's been pretty mobile so far, making a couple of back and forths in front of us. But good to see the families out here. Outside. 2-1. Asa Martinez, the catcher, is on deck for Marysville. They scored once in the top of the second and then saw the Potters come back and score 3 to expand their lead to 5-1. That is strike 2. 2-2, and Fox did not care for it. He'll step out, readjust the batting gloves, and step back in. We're in number 29 with those cool numbers that I liked from yesterday. Still like him. Misses outside with that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Friday against the Fresno Grizzlies on the 26th. It's tie-dye night. And when you think of tie-dye, what do you think of? Obviously baseballs. So we'll have tie-dye baseballs. No, not that, Luke. 3-2. Ball 4. So a hit, batter, and a walk here. Runners at first and second, nobody out. And Asa Martinez, who flied pretty deep to right field his last time up, and Nick Jasky's going to come out and talk to Rock McReynolds. Jacob Gergen only going the 2 innings. Gave up 3 hits. 2 of them were not, no, actually none of them were hit very hard. He did hit a batter, and that was instrumental in the run scoring in the second inning. But McReynolds came in here. He hit L.T. Lindsay and has walked Drew Fox. Nobody gets better camera shots of mound visits than our guy Evan. He's incredible. Dawson Raddick up and throwing. Dawson Raddick does he have a contract that says I must at least get up and warm up every game, if not get in the game? Because I think he does. I think he's, go for a Dawson in. Shout out to Dawson's dad, Dan, I believe, and Mom Kim. Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dan. Happy Father's Day to Perrin Bland's dad, the mayor, Percy Bland III. Also, of course, Shea Henderson out there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Tony Santiago as well down in Laverne. That's a little number. First baseman's going to get it and make the catch. So Martinez gets sawed off and pops it over to Brady Dobson for the first out. And that'll bring up Zain Al-Hassawi, who singled his first time up. Put a little pop-up between in left center field that Lopez couldn't come in for and Brennan couldn't go out for. And Zain is now 5 of 15, 333 on the season. He hails from Yuba College, also out of Oak Ridge. That's in the dirt. It'll get through. It's a wild pitch. Moves the runners up to second and third. So had the force in order with 1 out, but now no longer so. 1 ball and no strikes on the hitter, Alisawi. Aiden Sutton waits on deck. From the stretch, McReynolds, line drive foul. All over that one. And the third base coach alertly ducking, not trying to make the play on that one. If you would have made the play, it would have shot you right to the top of the coach's fielding stats, the CFS. But I'm glad you didn't try. So 1-1 now. Look out inside, 2-1. You have to always look down and see that the Brick and Barrel Backyard Bar and Grill is, busy down there. I always want my guy Curtis the Beer Man to be busy. Keeps him out of trouble. If he's not busy, he's wandering around. Line drive, left field base hit. That'll score Lindsay. And holding at third is Fox. Ball gets through, and now they've got the runner off at first. The throw, he'll slap the tag on him, and he is safe at first base. Alisawi gets the RBI and gets a reprieve. Fox stays at third base. It's now 5-2 for the Potters. That is the 4th hit for the Giants already, and they'll bring up Aiden Sutton, the first baseman. The ball got through the cutoff, and Alisawi thought, I'll take second, but the Potters on it quickly and gunned down there by Pedersen to first base. Dobson slaps the tag on. Eli Garcia wants to know why the slap was not rewarded. It wasn't like the Will Smith slap or anything like that. I don't want to get involved in that. But I'm just saying. That was, an example of a time where it looked like they had him. And they did not. So now it's first and third, 1 out, and Aiden Sutton who grounded into a double play his last time up. Grounded the ball right back up the middle that Carson Moore nabbed it, stepped on the bag and gunned to first. Potters are hoping for a redo here with runners on first and third. Right to Carson Moore. To second. To first. Off the bag, safe. Carson had trouble getting it out of his glove, and Brennan had trouble throwing it. And beating it out is Sutton. So he'll get the RBI for a fielder's choice. Scoring is Fox. Alisawi is retired at second base. So Sutton remains on the bases. 2 runs have scored in the inning. It's a 5-3 ball game. And Tucker Shaw will be the hitter. Out of Folsom Lake College. Tucker at third base tonight. Hits that high in the air and foul down the left field line. Tucker was hit by a pitch back in the second. Eventually scored the first run for the Giants on the David Wenham single. So 2 in, 2 out, 1 on. Just the third inning here from McBean. Sails it outside. Willie says, well, you know, the Potters are facing a difficult time. What do I do? More cowbell. And it works perfectly. Because the fans are into the cowbell. Parking lot Potters well represented today. TJ down there. Double D as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, turns away, barely missed him. 3-1. Jackson Berg, the on-deck batter. He's our dueling dog batter. He got a base hit last time, so curses foiled again on that one. And ball 4. Looks like Sebastian Edwards also loosening up for the Potters. As Shaw gets the base on balls, moves Sutton down to second, and here is Jackson Berg. Jackson from Reno, Nevada, and goes to Yuba College. And he's up here with 2 outs and 2 on. First pitch is high and outside. 1-0, 7th batter in the inning. Berg was 0 for 7 before coming up in the second inning, and he had a base hit to right field. Takes in the dirt. 2-0 now on Jackson. David Wenham, number 9 hitter, waits on deck. Popped up. Out of play. Pedersen gave it a chase, but it is out of play. 2-1. Potters on break tomorrow, then a couple of road games before coming back here. The 25th will be a PEL game against the Solano Mudcats. That'll be a 6:35 start. Then Friday against the Fresno A's, a 7:05. That's tie-dye night. There's a strike. Check out LincolnPotters.com for tickets and information on all the other stuff that's always going on at the Potters games, like tie-dye night and things of that nature. 2-2, we're 1 strike away from getting out of the inning, but also getting 50% off dueling dogs down at the Brick and Barrel Backyard Bar and Grill. It's a foul down the right field line, so staying alive is Jackson Berg. Game number 20 for the Potters. And they will play their first road game on Tuesday in Healdsburg against the Prune Packers, who are 4-1, I believe, in PEO play. Potters are 3-1 as we stand right now. There's strike 3 call. So we're out of the inning and everybody gets half price off dueling dogs. So, okay, not good, but not bad. Bottom of the third coming up. Potters on top 5-3.
You are Laborers Rising. And now you understand where we came from, what solidarity means, and what we have ahead of us. No one's going to defend us but us. No one's going to help construction workers except us. And I can't wait to see you out there.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students.
Bottom of inning number 3. It's a 5-3 ball game. Jackson Malloy back out on the mound for the Giants. He will face Luke Euler, Cash Brennan, and Jackson Henderson. Euler singled in a run back in the first inning. His 13th RBI of the summer. Swings and fouls it down the first base line. So 4th of July, of course, is the big night against the West Coast Kings. That's a 6:05 start. If you don't have your tickets for that, it may be too late, but I would try LincolnPotters.com. But the night before that, as Luke takes the ball, is movie night, the 3rd of July, and it's Rookie of the Year. So if you want to bring out the kids, bring out the family, check out Rookie of the Year. The movie starts around sunset, but the gates will open at 6:30. And you can come on out here and enjoy a movie outside. And then the next night is 4th of July, so it's the West Coast Kings. Then on Sunday at 6:05, Healdsburg comes to town. The Prune Packers will be in there for the Sunday night game. So a very busy weekend for McBean Stadium. Luke takes a strike. Activity now in the Giants pen as well. We've seen activity in the Potters. Luke will take a ball. 3-2, and that one was close. I think Luke, the guy, sat down right when you wanted to check out who it was. Activity in the pen. Oh, wait, they're going to look out here. I got to sit down. I'll get back up later when they've lost interest. 3-2 coming up. Euler swings and lines it into right field for a base hit. Luke is 2 for 2 after he was 2 for 4 last night with a home run. And Cash Brennan is our hitter. Fly to right his first time up back in the first inning. Cash out of Rockland, California, comes in at 3:08 with a run batted in. Very limited action so far. I think he came in last week. Out of the University of Arizona. Left-handed hitting shortstop. Fouls that one off. Jackson Henderson to follow him. Looks like Mason McCall is the pitcher, the right-hander working for the Giants. Wearing number 8. Brennan hits it high in the air to right field, but foul. Out by the VIP area down there, where the parking lot Potters used to hang out. Quickly 1-2 on Cash Brennan. Takes that one inside, comes off the catcher's glove, Asa Martinez, but he's on it. I would say he pounced on that. And getting back to first base is Luke Euler. Malloy delivers outside, so it's a full count on Brennan. Would not be surprised to see Luke taken off over there. Potters usually are a stealing bunch, but Martinez threw out the first guy, Jordy Lopez, who was trying to steal in. Potters haven't tried anything since. Malloy thought they might be taken off, which makes good sense. He'll go over to first base to Aiden Sutton. But coming back very comfortably was Luke Euler. He's not going. That ball's lined into left center, base hit. Euler will round first. He'll go to round second. He'll go to third. They're going to come back to second, try to get Brennan. He slides in with a double. The Potters are in business second and third, and nobody out here in the third. That is 9 hits for the Potters. And it is 1, 2, looks like, I'm going to say 4 doubles. Make that 5 doubles for the Potters, and we're going to get a meeting at the mound. Manager Tyler McIntyre goes out. I would not be surprised if Mr. McCall is Mr. McCalled into the game. As Jackson Henderson comes up here out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Shelton State University. And he just stands and waits. He's just waiting. Again, he takes you into the huddle like no one else does. You get yourself a good lip reader to come over and watch the game with you, you'll know what's happening at every single conference, because Evan takes you right in there. It's almost like he has one of those GoPros and he walks right on the mound. Why wouldn't you just do that? Henderson had a one-hopper to shortstop his first time up, so Jackson is 0 for 1, was hitting 167. Coming in, 2 home runs and 7 RBI. He's got a chance for a couple more right now. As at third base is Luke Euler, at second base is Cash Brennan. Henderson takes the ball. I did also already wear my Shelton State baseball hat as well. On a different day than I did the shirt. I thought that was a little over. I didn't want to do too much. Got to represent the Potters too. Come on. Jackson takes inside. 2-0. He's followed by Kyle Pedersen and then Carson Moore. Potters with 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and threatening here as Henderson takes outside, 3-0. I would assume that Jackson has a green light here. I would give him one, which usually doesn't count for much. Swings and misses. He had it. He didn't hit it, but he had it. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. 50-50 tonight is some little guys in red, white, and blue. So that's all I can tell you. Henderson check swing, call, strike 2. So Jackson will step out, readjust the batting glove, step back in. Three-two pitch misses badly, ball 4. So that loads the bases up for Kyle Pedersen. And I thought that might mean the end for Malloy, but we're seeing no activity from Tyler McIntyre over on the Giants bench. The only thing I have against Kyle Pedersen, and I think he's a fine fellow, but that outfield song, I could go without hearing that song 100 times. Every time Kyle comes up, I associate it with the outfield, Your Love. Oh, man, I play that song way too much. Grounder, third base, bounces off the glove of the third baseman, picks it up, throws to first, and throws wildly. Here comes the second run in. And stopping at third is Jackson Henderson. So Euler scores, Brennan scores. It's 1 RBI for Pedersen. He ends up at first base, an error on the third baseman. And the Potters have scored twice here in the inning. First error for the Giants, and I think we're going to get a pitching change. Now we'll take a short break here. We are in the bottom of inning number 3, and the Potters have a 7-3 lead.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
I'm Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together.
Mason McCall, the new pitcher for the Marysville Giants out of Sutter High School. He delivers inside to Carson Moore, who singled back in the second inning. Carson has Henderson at third. He has Pedersen over at first. Still nobody out here in the Potters' third inning. There goes the runner. The pitch is a breaking ball. The throw to second is pretty accurate, but too late. And stealing second is Kyle Pedersen. Martinez with a pretty good arm behind the plate. That one just was a slow pitch, 70 miles an hour. Didn't get to the plate very quickly, and a good jump by Kyle Pedersen. 2 balls and no strikes on Carson. He takes ball 3. Looks like Mason played all 3 sports over at Sutter High School. I do not know the Sutter mascot, but I know they have great sports programs. And that is ball 4. Moore will get the base on balls. Malloy, 2+ innings, 9 hits. He's given up the runs so far, 7 runs. He's responsible for Henderson and Brennan. And 2 walks and a strikeout. Here's Jordy Lopez, single and a double. He scored a run. He's driven in a run. He is the 6th batter of the inning. And from the windup is Mason McCall. That is high. 1 ball and no strikes. So Henderson and Pedersen are on the bases. Henderson at third, Pedersen at second, and now Carson Moore over at first. Inside. Setter is the Huskies. I think I did know that. I like that. That's a good. I like the Huskies. Yeah. Now, we have a very good competition between the interns. We've got the Grizzlies, the Broncos, the Tigers, right? And I don't know about JPL. Oh, he's the Thunder? Ah, that's a pretty good semifinal, and then goes to the final matches on that one. Lopez goes to first. Henderson eventually scores. Here's Ryan Jackson. A walk and a single for Ryan. He scored twice, and he has driven 1 in. 8-3 our score here in the bottom of the 3rd. Jackson now with a dozen runs batted in. He's got a chance to cinch player of the game with the Riley rule. I'm just saying that's the rule. If you want to break the rule, that's up to you. Fastball catches the corner, 0-1. Jackson didn't agree with that. Let's just say there's a difference of opinion. Fouls that one off. 0-2 quickly on Ryan Jackson. Nobody out here. Ryan, the 7th batter to bat here in the 3rd inning. Potters have scored 3 times. They have the bases loaded. A momentary timeout. Breaking ball. That's almost got the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's nice to see some of those straw hats that we gave away a while ago still in use. I do wear mine all the time. You know, doing my gardening and all that stuff. It's a law for old people. If you go outside, you have to wear a hat. Grounder out to second base. They're going to go for 2. It will not happen as the ball was not handled cleanly by Wenham. Jackson will get the RBI as Pedersen scores. Moving to third is Moore. Lopez is erased on the fielder's choice that gives Jackson his second RBI of the night. Potters have scored 4 times here, and here is Aiden Diome, who has hit the ball very hard twice. He flied out and he doubled. Out of Roseville, California, West Park High School, the Panthers. There goes the runner. The pitch is, they let it go. Martinez lets it fly at second safe, and here comes the runner in from third. Pulls off the old double steal. Does Carson Moore. And I guess that's the same as a double or double play. If you get a double steal, you get, wow, what a promotion. I think we've had like 5 of those things today, so you can't be giving one away all the time. That's what I'm saying. Here's the pitch. Grounder foul. It is now 1-1 on Aiden Diome. Although I thought that first pitch was pretty good. I thought that might have been called a strike. Diome, 447 coming in. 2 home runs and now 14 runs batted in. Jackson at second, the only runner. He thought about going to third, he didn't, and the pitch is inside. 2-1. Miller, the shortstop, can play a little bit closer to second with Aiden Diome at the plate. Wenham is actually kind of up the middle for a left-handed hitter. Diome hits it right to the first baseman with a broken bat, picked off by Sutton. He'll step on the bag for the out. So Aiden is retired. Moving over to third is Ryan Jackson. And the 9th batter of the inning is Brady Dobson. Brady has doubled and struck out, so he's 1 for 2 in this one. Out of Stockton, California, Lincoln High School and Cal State Fullerton. Picked up RBI number 8 in the first inning with a double. Nice breaking pitch in there for a strike from Mason McCall, who's the second pitcher for the Giants tonight. Jackson Malloy went the first 2+ innings. And is allowed 8 runs. There's a high fly ball to left center field. On the run and making the catch is L.T. Lindsay. So the Potters score 5 times in the inning. We'll go to the 4th. Potters 10, Giants 3.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
Top of inning number 4, our new pitcher is Sebastian Edwards out of Lincoln, California. He relieves Brock McReynolds. McReynolds went an inning, gave up a hit, 2 runs, hit 1, walked 2, and struck out 1. Edwards will face David Wenham, the number 9 hitter, and then top of the order, and Brody Miller, and then L.T. Lindsay. Here's a strike right down the middle. Sebastian from Lincoln and the University of Central Arkansas. And he is ahead 0-1. Wenham fouls it back to the screen. David with an RBI single back in the second inning. His second hit of the season and first RBI. He hails from University Prep up in Reading. And he fouls that one off as well. So it stays 0-2. Beautiful night out here. Beautiful Father's Day evening. Great for baseball. A lot of fathers out here. A lot of families out here. And as I said, there goes Jordan Georgeson scuttling by again with one of his 2 children. There's a little blooper, but that's foul against the screen. One of them he can carry, one of them he gets to lead by the hand. So I think he prefers the lead by the hand one right now. Although he brought the one he carries up here, and very cute. Really, really, really liked me, so good taste as well. Edwards gets the strikeout. Third strikeout for Potter's pitchers tonight, and coming to the plate is Brody Miller, who had one of the previous 2. He struck out in the second and grounded out in the first, so Brody is 0 for 2. Out of Yuba City High School, the Honkers. Check swing, didn't go. Did he go? Yes, he did, according to the umpire down the first base line. So we got ourselves a strike. He already knew that. He'd already put it up. I knew he swung. Come on. That went a little bit inside, turned away by Brody Miller, who is 1 for 9 on the year so far. Just a couple of games for the Marysville Giants. Look out, that's the wrong side of him, which puts you pretty far away from the plate. So I'm going to call that a ball. Well, you can call for more cowbell, but we're going to need a little more accuracy on that one. A lot of fans down the left field line. There's a little bit better. That's a strike on the inside corner. Going down to the Fat Cat, Sabores de Mexico, the Longhorn Lifestyle Can Beer Bar. Also, keep on going. There's a kid zone all the way down the left field line. Slow grounder out to second base. Carson Moore up with it. And that'll be an out number 2 here in the 4th inning. And L.T. Lindsay is the hitter. The center fielder has popped out and been hit by a pitch. Wood Creek High School for L.T. L.T. made it all the way down to Ohlone College, or Ohlone College, whichever you prefer. Which is a pretty good baseball school, as I am told. He takes that inside, turns away, and takes a ball, so it's 1-0. Look out, that's the wrong side of him again. We got to work on that. 2-0. I think if you throw 2 balls on the wrong side of the batter, that should be a walk. Because, that's pretty severe, And there's another one. Sebastian looking at his hand like something's going on. Hopefully it didn't, like a blister or something would cause you not to be able to grip the ball. I noticed nobody said good eye to LT. It's not really that much of a... Hey, good eye up there, buddy. Good eye. One was behind me. Okay? Twice. That one is outside, so LT gets himself a very exciting walk. He's on base for the second time. Brings up Drew Fox, who has singled and walked. Drew, 6 for 18 on the season, .333. had 2 hits last night for the Marysville Giants. Drew out of Cosumnes River College. Down South Sac Way. That's a nice pitch on the inside corner. 0-1. Got a left-hander throwing for the Potters down in the bullpen. No activity right now for the Marysville Giants. Lifted high and foul down the right field line. So Edwards has recovered from the walk sufficiently to get ahead of Drew Fox 0-2. 2 outs here in the fourth. Potters on top 10-3. Trying to sweep the 2-game series and propel themselves to a 4-1 PEL record when they take on the Healdsburg Prune Packers on Tuesday in the wine country. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, and it doesn't matter. Fox is out on strikes. 2 strikeouts for Edwards in the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Potters on top 10-3.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Bottom of inning number 4, the young man out of Sutter High School, Mason McCall, is back out on the mound for the Giants, and he delivers a strike to Luke Euler, who has singled in a run and then singled in scored a run, so he is 2 for 2. And he'll take down low for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th inning. Potters on top 10-3. Line drive up the middle, base hit center field. So Euler, who had 2 hits last night, has 3 tonight. The Potters have 10. And here's Cash Brennan. He has flied to right and doubled. Cash from Rockland, California. Hits it high in the air to right field. Not as well as I thought. Alasawi makes the catch. Sounded a little bit better than that when it came off the bat, but it is medium deep right field for Cash for the first down, and Jackson Henderson, who has grounded to short and walked, will be the batter. Both of those against the previous pitcher, Jackson Malloy. Henderson out of Shelton State and Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There goes the runner. The pitch is a strike. Martinez throws offline into center field, but on his stomach is Luke Euler, and he's not going anywhere. He'll get the steal. Martinez has been really accurate on his throws. That time I think he sensed that Euler was already almost there, so he just let one fly. Fortunately for him, Luke was unable to get up and continue to third, but he is in the scoring position for Jackson Henderson now. Swings and misses. 0-2 on Jackson. I'm intrigued by tie-dye night coming up on the 26th against the Fresno Grizzlies. Willie says tie-dye baseballs. There's got to be more to it than that. That ball's lined into left field. That might be too hard. It caught in left field, and the throw to second is behind the runner over the head. And eventually they get it to second base, and it's a double play. That'll end the fourth. We'll go to the fifth. Potter still on top, 10-3.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of Five Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're Five Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, president of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in our store, our conference facilities, an amazing team help us keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill.
Top of the fifth inning. I think we had to come back a little early because we've got a lot of changes to tell you about. Landon Plout is on the mound now for the Potters out of Lincoln High School. Behind the plate, Mason Belding. Kyle Pedersen goes from behind the plate to right field to take over for Aiden Diome. Cooper Smith is now at first, and Shane Miller has taken over at third. So not sure when any of them are batting, probably going in for the guy that they replaced, but we'll make that out when we get back over to the bottom of the fifth. Meanwhile, Landon Plout has got to get the first batter because it's the Farmers' fifth inning. Asa Martinez leads it off, and then Zane Alisawi and Aiden Sutton. Got to mention that Jackson Berg was the left fielder who was key in that double play to end the bottom of the fourth. Henderson smoked the ball at 102, and Berg timed it right in left field and made the catch, got it back into second, eventually doubling off Luke Euler. So I want to give Jackson his props for that one. And Martinez, who's flied to right and popped to first, is the hitter off of Landon Plout. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left-hander delivers, and it's high outside. Lincoln High School and William Jessup University for Landon Plout. But he needs to get the first batter out here for Farmers' fifth, so the Farmers Brewing will be half off over at the Brick and Barrel Backyard Bar and Grill. That is 3-1 now. 85 from Landon Plout. Zain Al-Hassawi is next, and then Aiden Sutton for Marysville. Swing and a miss. High fastball, 3-2. Doesn't matter how they get out. They just got to get out. That's the whole thing. That's what it's all about when you're talking about the Farmers' fifth inning. Really nice crowd out here on a Sunday Father's Day. That's lifted foul out of play. Piper the Peacock doing his usual antics, you know, squirting people, that kind of thing. Hold on ball. He's trying to help with the 50-50. That's awfully nice of him. That's nice, Piper. Help the kids with the 50-50. Foul back to the screen again. Curtis the beer man's waiting for the onslaught of people. He's already got the Farmers stuff ready to go down there. If Landon can get Asa Martinez out here. He got some big 50-50 payoff. I think it was totally over 1,100 last night. Split that in two. Fouled off again. Martinez does not want anyone to get free Farmers or 50% off Farmers. I respect it. Respect the drive right there, the integrity. We'll do it 3-2 one more time. And that'll miss outside. Martinez works the walk. Don't worry, though, if he gets forced out or anything, he can still be out. So anything counts. In Willie's rules, he has to make it all the way around the bases without getting out, or else it's 50% off. Zain Al-Hassawi will be the hitter. He is 2 for 2 today. Singled in the second, singled in a run back in the third. Ground ball in the hole, base hit right field. Kyle Pedersen will scoop it up out there and get it into the cutoff man, but we've got first and second now and nobody out. That's the 5th hit for the Giants tonight, and they've got Aiden Sutton at the plate. He is grounded into a double play and hit into a fielder's choice. He does have an RBI on the evening, so he's 2 for 8 on the season with the run batted in. He's up here in a chance to cause some trouble for the Potters with nobody out. Right-handed hitter against the left-hander Plout. He fouls off a breaking pitch. 0-1. Our next game is Thursday after tonight. The Mudcats, the Solano Mudcats, are in town for a single PEL matchup. Join us at 6:35, and that one's going to get through and go back to the backstop. So second and third now, which is a little more of a problem. No force in effect here. 1 ball and 1 strike on Aiden Sutton. That game Thursday is a 6:35 affair. If you're staying home to watch, you get to enjoy the, I don't know if you call them insights. Line down the first base line, base hit. That'll score 2, and Sutton rounds first. He'll head for second. Pedersen, who's very busy out in right field, gets it in. But it's a 2-run double for Aiden Sutton, and it's suddenly a 10-5 game. So Sutton delivers. He has 3 runs batted in now. It's 10-5, and that'll bring up Tucker Shaw. Anyway, Tom Maley, formerly KNCI, Pat and Tom Show. Pat was here a couple weeks ago. Tom's going to come out on Thursday. And I don't know if there is insights on baseball. Maybe on life would be better. It's in the dirt for a ball. But he will be here on Thursday the 25th, which is my son's birthday. And the Mudcats will be in town. Mudcats playing well early on in the PEL, along with the Prune Packers, of course, and your Potters. Breaking balls and strike. We're trying to nail down their 4th win, but Giants keep coming back and making it a little very uncomfortable with that double there by Sutton. The Potters on top 10-5. We're just in the 5th inning. Fastball, nice pitch. 85 on the corner. 1-2. To Shaw, Jackson Berg in the on-deck circle. So fans will have a chance to get half off Dueling Dogs, even though the Farmers didn't come through, as Asa Martinez got a walk and scored. So no 50% off the Farmers. Not tonight. Fastball, it got to be called, strike 3. Shaw is out on strikes for the first out here in inning number 5. And that'll bring up Jackson Berg, who is singled and struck out. He is the Dueling Dogs batter. So him striking out would be a benefit to all beer drinkers everywhere, but specifically here at McBean. Jackson out of Reno, Nevada, and Yuba College. Takes a breaking ball, and it's in for a strike. So Al Hassawi now 3 for 3 on the night for the Giants. Fastball misses inside. Evens it up at 1-1 on Berg. David Wenham, the second baseman, follows Jackson. Piper gets something going down there, buddy. Let's go. Hit into center field. Lopez will have it. He'll make the catch, and no advancement by Sutton at second base. So Berg doesn't strike out, but he does make an out, the second of the inning. Here's the Snow Cone family, or the Shaved Ice family, coming up. There's a kid with a big one, a smaller kid with the same size, and Dad has 2. So I got to give them Shaved Ice family of the night. That's well done, and those 2 are massive. That's incredible. That might be our family that's in the best seats in the house. Well done. And that's their first game, I remember hearing. So they're making a night of it. Foul ball from David Wenham. A single and a strikeout for David, so he's 1 for 2. That's another good way to do a gender reveal. The snow cone. Yeah, I like that too. That's fouled off again. So Wenham 0-2. He hails out of Redding, California. Very hot up in Redding, California a lot. Very, very hot. Really, really hot. Breaking ball, swung on and miss. So 2 runs in for the Giants. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Potter still on top, but now it's 10-5.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of the fifth inning, we've got Kyle Pedersen, who is the right fielder now. Then Carson Moore and Jordy Lopez against the new pitcher, Evan Carson out of Oak Ridge High. Delivers a strike to Kyle Pedersen, who has a fly out to right field and then reached on an error, did get an RBI. It was a ground ball on the infield with the bases loaded and went for a double play. There's a sharp grounder down to third, scooped up by Shaw across the diamond, and he'll get him by a step. Quick out there for Kyle Pedersen, brings up Carson Moore, the second baseman. Carson has singled, he's walked, and he's scored twice. Carson singled and scored in the second, walked and scored in the third. Hits it out to left field. Berg gives chase and makes a nice running catch. So 2 quick outs here for the new pitcher, Evan Carson, and he will now greet Jordy Lopez. And by greet, I mean he'll try to get him out, which has not been anybody's forte tonight. Jordy is single in the first, a double in the second, and a walk in the third. He has 2 RBIs. He has scored 1 run. He'll take a fastball outside at 85 from Carson. So Malloy went the first 2+, then McCall for 2, and now Carson here in the 5th. Lopez takes a ball, 2-0. Lopez thought about it, didn't. It's 3-0. Ryan Jackson on deck. And that is a strike, so it's 3-1. Jordy left it early. He didn't throw the bat or anything yet, so it's okay. Ryan driving to left field. Here comes Berg. Here comes Berg. He won't get there. It'll bounce right in front of him. So still, nobody can get Jordy Lopez out. He's 3 for 3. Hit number 11 for the Potters. And Ryan Jackson, who has a walk, a single, and a fielder's choice. He's got 2 runs scored and 2 runs driven in. El Cajon, California for Ryan Jackson. Right-handed hitter. He's out in the left field for the Potters tonight. See if Lopez wants to take off here. Carson delivers a breaking ball too high. 1-0. Carson gets it to the plate pretty quickly, it looked like, out of the stretch. That's a nice pitch inside corner, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ryan Jackson, who again, he and the umpire have had a difference of opinion, which reasonable men can differ. It's fine. On a couple of pitches today. Carson delivers in the dirt. Martinez knocks it down, but there goes Lopez, and he will get there. That'll be a wild pitch to allow Jordy to get to second base. And he is at second base with a 2 ball, 1 strike count on Ryan Jackson. Along with Carson Moore, Ryan attends San Diego State University. That's fouled off on the inside corner there, 2-2. Want to again mention our guy who threw out the first pitch was the great Jim Stassi. Comes out here. His dad played for the Potters, Dad Bob, back in the 40s. What you got for being player in the game in the 40s? I don't know. Maybe a gallon. Well, a gallon of gas is like 23 cents or something like that, so that's not a big deal. Anyway, he also played in the Italian Baseball League, did Jim? And again, we have to think about the concession stands at the Italian Baseball League. What kind of goodies could you find there? Man. I think spaghetti in the helmet would be the #1 seller. But I'd go for a nice plate of raviolis. Ah, man, that'd be great. Swing and a miss. Jackson's out on strikes. So a good inning for Evan Carson. We'll go to the 6th. Potters still on top, 10-5.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're #1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the 6th inning, Landon Plout on the mound for the Potters. He'll take on the Giants. Top of the order, Miller, Lindsay, and Fox. Great exchange down here from the family who's sitting on the best seats in the house from Marcy Willie. That the Shaved Ice family, the dad was talking to the little kid and said, "No, you can't go over there. You've already fallen over once." And I thought that was very apropos. I don't know how many times I've said that. But it's Father's Day. That's part of what a father does. You know, gentle teaching like that. No, you've already fallen over once. You can't really walk over there. Here's Brody Miller. A couple of groundouts to second and a strikeout for the shortstop from the Giants, as Plout's curveball is outside for a ball. Brody from Yuba City High School. Right-handed hitter steps in here with his team down 10-5 in the top of inning number 6. He swings and misses at that offering from Landon at 85 miles an hour. Now I have to see this kid's going to start walking and see if he'll fall over. Nope. Well, he's teetering. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's carefully going down the stairs. 1-2. Well, a lot of that shaved ice ended up on the floor. Isn't that crazy? That never happens. Well, he got some on his sandal, so he's going to pour water on it. Excellent job. Excellent problem-solving skills, young man. Good job, Dad. 1-2. And just misses outside with the breaking ball. 2-2. LT Lindsay to follow him. Lifted right side. That's Pedersen out in right field. And he will make the catch. I'll tell you, they put a catcher in right field, and the ball goes out there all the time now. Kyle's getting a lot of action in right field. Miller flies out for the first out, and here's LT Lindsay. Popped out to third, was hit by a pitch, and walked for LT. So he's been on base twice, one of them kind of painful, but he did score a run back in the third, so that alleviated some of his suffering. He'll swing and miss at that one. 86 from Landon. 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Potters 3-1 in PEL play. 1-5 for the Marysville Giants. Breaking balls hit down the third baseline, but foul. 1-2. Sometimes I feel like we need the last strike guy in the middle of a game just to kind of, shake things up a little bit. I mean, the new last strike guy, I think he has promise. He needs work though. He just needs reps. Lift it out to center field. Jordy Lopez, I got it. And he kind of does it in slow motion to make it cooler. 2 outs. Here's Drew Fox. Drew has singled, walked, and struck out. Drew from Cosumnes River College. Plays in the Big 8 Conference, one of the best community college conferences in the state, if not the best. Always tremendous teams out of Delta and Santa Rosa, Sac City, Sierra. Grounder up the middle off the glove of the pitcher. It's going to slow it down for Cash Brennan to throw him out at first base. So it goes 1-6-3, and it's a good inning for Plout. Bottom of the 6th coming up, Potters on top 10-5.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Hudson Sadler's the new pitcher for the Marysville Giants out of Reno, Nevada, and Mendocino College. It'll be Mason Belding, who came into the game in Aiden Diome's spot to lead us off. Aiden was 1 for 3 with an RBI. Hit the ball hard all 3 times. Belding hits it high in the air to left field. Berg goes back, still going back, and he can't see it, and it bounces a ground rule double. So the sun's still affecting the ball game, and Jackson Berg really never located that one, it didn't look like. Belding hit it very hard, and he's got himself a double. Hit number 12 for the Potters, and it brings up Cooper Smith. who came on for Brady Dobson back in the 5th inning. Dobson will end the day 3 at-bats, 1 hit, 1 run, and 1 run batted in. Gives him 8 on the season. So Cooper Smith taking over from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. High fly ball right field. Hit pretty well right center field. And center fielder Lindsey has room. Makes the catch. The tag is made. And the tag will be a successful one, but he falls off the bag. And I think he's still safe, though. I haven't seen any indication that he's not. So a fly out by Smith to center field. Belding advances and then just stepped on top of the bag and slipped, but somehow stayed in contact with the base. Amazing feat of athleticism by Mason. Then maybe they teach baseballing at Del Oro High School. Okay, run into base and just fall, because he was really good at it. Here's Luke Euler. Actually, this is Shane Miller who took over for Luke Euler. Luke was 3 for 3, scored twice, and drove in 1. So here's Miller, outside. Shane from Gilbert, Arizona, and the University of New Mexico. Looks like that is a ball. Jackson Henderson's on deck, but he's not next up. As far as I got Cash Brennan. So Miller, 2 balls and 1 strike. That's a nice pitch. Oh, ball. Three and 1. That is ball 4. So Jackson Henderson's coming up to the plate. But I have Cash Brennan as the next hitter because Belding was in for Diome, then Smith for Dobson, and then Miller for Euler. It should be Cash Brennan. Yeah. So that's a strike to Henderson. One and 1 on Henderson. That's it high in the air to left field and deep. Berg's going back, and it is gone. It is way out of here. Way out of here for Jackson Henderson. All the way to Tuscaloosa. That'll bring up Kyle Pedersen. So Henderson, that one was just crushed. So Pedersen, who's now in right field, has flied out, reached on an error and grounded to third. That's a ball. Carson Moore is next. That is also a ball. 2-0. Henderson's third home run. He now has 10 runs batted in. And there goes Pedersen down to first base. Hit by the pitch. Brings up Carson Moore, who singled, walked, and fly to left. One out here in the inning. Moore takes a strike, 0-1. No balls, one strike. It is 13-5 here. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning. There's a good pitch right there. It came in on the hands of Carson Moore. He fouled it off. So it's 0-2. Oh, that misses outside. Blocked by Asa Martinez. And staying close at first is Kyle Pedersen. Moore takes call, strike 3. Second out of the inning is a strikeout of Carson Moore, and that'll bring up Jordy Lopez, who has been pretty good today. Single, double, walk, single. Run scored, RBI, RBI. Lopez has a home run. He has now 16 runs batted in. He and Quincy Malbrough are right up there with Perrin Bland. Chops that one foul right off his own foot. That'll teach him. As the runner was going on the pitch. And Kyle will have to retrace his steps and get back to first base. We're in the bottom of inning number 6 from McBean Stadium. It is 13-5 for the Potters. That is inside for a ball. 1-1. Jordy came in at .522 for the summer, and he is 3 for 3 today. So the average continues to climb. He'll chop that one out towards second base. Underhand to first by Wenham, and that is the out. So the Potters score 3 times in the 6th. We go to the 7th. They're on top 13-5.
Hey, baseball fans, you may have noticed our scoreboard goes out from time to time. You can help us get a new one. Give $20 and get a chance at winning 2 tickets to some of the region's biggest events, like the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp, a Sacramento Kings game, or Ringling Brothers Circus. All proceeds benefit the Big Swing Capital Campaign. You can buy now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Hey everyone, this is Alex with the Downtown Lincoln Association. We're super excited to kick off Lincoln Loves Local, a new campaign designed to spotlight amazing businesses that make Lincoln so unique. We partnered with Dalila from UN Social Agency to create short, high-quality videos that help boost your visibility and reach right here in the Lincoln community. Each video will be shared on DLA's social media and newsletter, making it easy for locals to discover and support your business. So let's celebrate what makes Lincoln special together.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
Asa Martinez, the hitter for the Marysville Giants as we start the 7th inning. Landon Platt still out on the mound. He came on in the 5th. Gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. Then in the 6th, 1-2-3. And he's back out in the 7th. And the first pitch to Martinez, who's flied to right, popped out and walked, is a strike. Asa out of Folsom Lake College. Hits that one out into center field. And there's a new center fielder, and whoever it is makes the catch. So Lopez is out. That is, might be Mays Madsen out there. So Madsen takes over in center field for Jordy Lopez, who will take the rest of the night off. And Zane Al-Hassawi will be the hitter, and he has been a good one tonight, 3 for 3. Inside for a ball. Zane from Yuba College out of Oak Ridge High School. Singled in the 2nd inning, singled in a run in the 3rd, and then singled and scored, and that was in the 5th. Hits that one high in the air and well to left field. Back goes the Potters left fielder at the fence, makes the catch. That's Ryan Jackson. So Jackson makes the catch on a ball that Al-Hassawi hit very well, but just quite well enough. 2 quick outs in the inning. Aiden Sutton is your hitter. The native of Wheatland, California, has driven in 2 runs. He has a double and a fielder's choice, and has also hit into a double play. So 1 for 3 tonight with the 3 RBI for Aiden. 2 quick outs here in the 7th for Landon Plout. And it's ground ball right back up the middle, and Sutton has himself his second base hit. As soon as you say 2 quick outs, you know the next guy's getting on base. That's just what happens. And that will bring up Tucker Shaw, who's been hit by a pitch, walked, and struck out. Got another massive 50-50 coming out over here. Got a lot of cash up here for some reason. So Shaw with Sutton at first. Shaw out of Folsom Lake College. I believe they're the Falcons. Swings and misses. 0-1. So in our home run derby, none of us took Jackson Henderson, and that would have been the smart pick. Swing and a miss again. Actually, Jackson should have saved 45 or 50 feet off that one. He could put it on a different home run, because that thing was just blasted over the shed in left field. Quick 0-2. And it's a ball, 1-2. Very pleasant evening out here. Father's Day, Sunday out at the McBean Stadium. Sunday at the ballpark. Breaking ball, call strike 3. Plout gives up a hit, but nothing else. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Potters fans, let's stretch it out on Father's Day. We're on top 10, 13-5.
Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of inning number 7, it's Leo Hoskins out on the mound, number 33 for the Giants. He will face Ryan Jackson, then Mason Belding and Cooper Smith for the Potters. Hoskins. First pitch is an off-speed pitch, is outside for a ball. Potters with 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 5 in the third, and then 3 more in the sixth on the Jackson Henderson home run. That's outside again. Looks like Leo's out of Wheatland Union High School. That's lifted high up in the air toward right field. It's Alisawi coming over toward the line, tracking it and making the catch. Long run for the right fielder, but he makes the catch for the first out. And Mason Belding is the hitter. Mason with the double his first time up as he came on for Aiden Diome back in the sixth. So he is 1 for 1, doubled and scored in the sixth. Belding out of Del Oro High School, and LSU hails from Grass Valley, California. He's followed by Cooper Smith. That's down low from Hoskins. Malloy, McCall, Carson, Sadler, and now Hoskins for the Giants here. Misses outside with that off-speed pitch. 2-0 to Mason Belding. Potters with 13 hits tonight. That one is a strike. 2-1. Giants have managed 7 hits off of 4 Potters pitchers. Inside with that one. 3-1 on Mason Belding. 1 out here in the 7th. Don't know when the next time the Potters will meet up with these Marysville Giants. Have to look on the old schedule. Check swing, that's in there for a strike. That's grounded out toward first base. Backhanded, pitcher covering, and he got there in time. Good play over there by Aiden Sutton, and covering was Hoskins. Belding is retired. 3-1, and here is Cooper Smith. Cooper came on in the 6th inning for Brady Dobson, flied out to center field. So he is 0 for 1. Out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Potters with a couple of different catchers in the game. Belding's in, he's in, Cooper Smith is in. Belding's behind the plate. Smith is playing first base. And Kyle Pedersen is out in right field. It's Catcher-Palooza for the Potters tonight. We played 3 of them last night as well. So Eli getting all of his catchers a lot of action in different spots. Always helps to be versatile. 0-1 on Cooper. One and 1 to Cooper. Parking lot Potters representing. Don's down there, chatting people up. He's kind of an ambassador, unofficial, but an ambassador nonetheless for the Potters. In-stadium ambassador. Sharply hit, but foul down the first base line. So we'll go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 13-5 Potters, bottom of inning number 7. Smith watches the fastball sail outside, evens it up at 2-2. Breaking ball, call, strike 3. So Hoskins comes in, pitches pretty well, 1-2-3. We'll go to the 8th inning. Potters on top 13-5.
Want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of the 8th inning, Dylan Schmidt on the mound for the Potters. He delivers a strike. Dylan is out of Roseville, California, Cal State University of San Marcos. He's facing Jackson Berg here, then David Wenham, and the top of the order, Brody Miller. Fouled out of play. Jackson has singled, struck out, and flied to center. Some changes for the Potters. Mason Belding has gone to third base. Ethan Johnson is now catching. We had Cooper Smith at first. We still have Brennan at short, and as far as we know, Carson Moore at second, Ryan Jackson in left, Mace Madsen in center, and Kyle Pedersen in right. Breaking ball, call strike 3. Beautiful pitch. So 1 out, and David Wenham is the hitter. So Shane Miller has moved from third over to second, and Moore now, I'm being told, is over at shortstop. Now we have a Giants pinch hitter. So Kenny Winter is the hitter, batting for Wenham. He chops that one foul at the plate. David Wenham was 1 for 3 with an RBI while he was in there. And Kenny Winters out of Lincoln will take a spot. So Carson Moore's moved over to short. Everywhere else is a catcher, I think. Everybody's just a catcher. Lying down the left field line, it is a foul ball, I believe. Yeah, foul ball. So Belding at third is a catcher. Smith at first is a catcher. Pedersen in right field is a catcher. And I believe Johnson behind the plate is a catcher. Shane Miller was at third. He is now at second. And Winters has a 1-ball, 2-strike count with 1 out here in the 8th. Brody Miller waits on deck. Schmidt delivers, check swing. Did he go? I don't think he did. And the umpire says no, he did not. Was hoping maybe the umpire would see fit to say he did, but he didn't. Somebody just went and got some kettle corn down at Fat Cat. They do a great job on the kettle corn. Great job. You will be happy, sir, about the kettle corn. I don't know about the rest of that stuff you got. Like a sundae. Oh, okay, that's for the missus. All right, well done. It's Father's Day. Somebody else should have went and got the stuff for him, right? Even Evan thinks that. Winters staying alive at the plate. Kenny has played. He's kind of a Potter legend. He has played for the Potters. He's played against the Potters. The great Luke Stoutwalker has returned. Sometimes he just leaves for hours at a time. No one knows where he is. I don't think he even does. Winters takes call strike 3, and he thought he was going down to first, and he'll go back to the dugout. So 2 straight call strikes for Dylan Schmidt. And here's Brody Miller. Ground out, strikeout, ground out, fly out for Brody. Chops that one foul. 0-1. Potters off tomorrow, then on the road to Healdsburg and Solano, or probably Fairfield, Healdsburg and Fairfield. Then home to the Mudcats on Thursday, LincolnPotters.com for tickets. And Friday, the Fresno Grizzlies are in town, a non-league matchup. Hit sharply, third baseman gets it over to first, and he got him, and that is Belding to Smith. All catchers on that play. Well done, fellas. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Potters on top by 8.
Lincoln provides all the charm of a small town, yet still provides access to excellent local medical care. At Lincoln Urgent Care, you can find expert services and a compassionate staff available 7 days a week. Our friendly front desk staff will welcome you when you come into our brand new facility. Your wait time will be minimal at our walk-in clinic, unlike the emergency room. From broken bones and lacerations to allergies, flu shots, and illnesses, we treat a variety of urgent medical conditions. What sets us apart is not just our central location in Lincoln, but the convenience of our extended hours, including weekends. We've become Lincoln's first choice for urgent care because we treat patients of all ages for a variety of conditions and take most insurances. We're proud to be an approved provider for veterans and welcome in our military patients.
From our family to yours, we're here when you need us.
We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mark the Phantom Low along with Evan the engineer. The great Ray Garcia paying us a visit as well. It'll be Shane Miller starting us off here in the 8th inning against the new pitcher Maddox McMains, the 6th pitcher for the Giants. Hoskins was in there and did pretty well. Got 3 up, 3 down with a strikeout. And here's the left-hander's delivery to Miller, and that is a strike. Anxious to see who's on deck, to be honest with you. So it's Ethan Johnson will be up next. So it's 1-1 on Shane. Takes that one down low, 2-1. He's out of Gilbert, Arizona. Came on in the 6th inning, got a base on balls. That's ball 2. Make that ball 3. That's fouled back to the screen, so we'll go full count on the first batter in the bottom of the 8th, Shane Miller. And that's fouled off again. So Shane staying alive up there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Potters 13-5. Check swing, and that is ball 4. So Miller gets his 2nd straight base on balls, and that'll bring up Ethan Johnson, who's behind the plate for the Potters, and then Jackson Henderson should be next. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So here's Johnson for his first at bat. Left-handed hitter against the left-hander Maddox McMains. Johnson fouls it off. Attacking from the beginning. Ethan comes to us from San Jose, California, in the University of Missouri. Oh, and 1. Nice pitch inside corner. 0-2. Didn't chase that one outside, so it's 1-2. Reminder again, July the 3rd is a Friday. It's a movie night. No game that night. It's a movie night. Rookie of the Year. Come on out. Gates open at 6:30 for that. You want more information? LincolnPotters.com. Lifted to left field. Berg going back. Reaches up. Did he make the catch? What a play in left field for the out. So Johnson has an extra base hit taken away on a great play by the left fielder Berg. Here's Jackson Henderson, who has grounded short, walked, flied to left, and then hit a 3-run home run back in the 6th inning, which was a massive blast. He has Miller over at first. 3rd home run of the season for Jackson, and he has now 10 runs batted in as he takes a strike from McMains on that one, 80 miles an hour. Right down the middle. Miller leading over at first base. Henderson takes it outside. McMains going with the slide step, so it's hard for Miller to get a good jump over there. I don't know if you're stealing 13-5 anyway, but That's popped up right side. Foul territory. Sutton, and he makes the catch on his knees almost for the out. 2 outs, and Kyle Pedersen comes up. You know, the fact that the Potters had a third baseman, a catcher playing third, throw it to a catcher playing first, is the second greatest Potters catcher's fact, Ray Garcia. You'll know this. There was a catcher who once played all 9 positions in one game for the Potters. Do you remember his name? And I told him they should do this because he was that kind of a player. Do you remember his name? There goes the runner. The throw to second is on a hop and not in time. His name was Thomas Greeley. Thomas Greeley played all 9 positions in one game. So catchers do crazy things here. And I think it's because of Logan Worm. He started a catcher tradition here that is just wacky, and that stuff happens. Catchers do stuff. Pedersen, who's a catcher, fouls that one off, which is not so weird. Kyle has flied out, reached on an error, grounded out, and been hit by a pitch. He does have an RBI back in the third inning when the Potters scored 5 times. Kind of broke it open. Giants came back with 2 in the 5th. And then Henderson's 3-run blast put it out of reach. Pedersen takes down low. I don't think you could say player of the game, the catchers. I don't think that, it's kind of a catch-all, but. High fly ball left field. Foul territory, everybody giving chase. And nobody catches up to it except for a bunch of kids out on the grassy knoll who run it down very quickly. Good job out there, congregating and going to get that ball. Everywhere I go, Evan, I see the Potters reusable cups. People are just smart. Say, I'm buying this, and I'm going back a bunch of times. I'm going to save money every time. I'm losing money if I don't use this again. And again, and again. 2 and 2 on Kyle. Sharply hit, but foul down the third base line. I see base coaches, and they're a little smarter than they were a couple years ago. If they have a chance at it, they go for it. A lot of times they'll just let it go now. I've seen guys make foolish stabs at it in the past, and it just doesn't look good. But coaches are kind of cool now. McMains with a 2-2. And that is foul. Watch out, grassy knoll. That one was hit very well down there. Looks like everybody's still pretty festive, so I think that should indicate everything is fine over there. A-OK. So we'll do it again, 2 and 2 to Kyle Pedersen. We're in number 10. Potter's in the powder blues tonight. That's hit well to left center field. It's in for a base hit. Rounding third, scoring easily will be Miller. Kyle says, I'm going for 2, gosh darn it, and I'm safe. I think I'll take a double. Thank you very much. Bunch of doubles for the Potters tonight. Another run makes it 14-5. Kyle has his second RBI of the evening. And we'll go back to Carson Moore, who is the shortstop now. Started out as the second baseman. And Carson, who has singled, walked, flied out, and struck out, will be coming up here. 2 outs, a run in, 14-5 now. Breaking ball inside, 1-0. Willie's got the standing order with Saboris to Mexico for the Burrito Bowl at the, 8th inning every night, Willie? What is this? What kind of scammer's working here? I work here too, you know. I mean, come on. I enjoy Saboris to Mexico as well. I mean, I know you get dinner, I got a bobblehead. I don't know if that's fair. You get dinner all the time. I got 1 bobblehead. And it's only half mine. 1-1. Carson swings and misses. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carson at 298 coming in. He has scored 2 runs tonight. fouled off. Malloy, McCall, Carson, Sadler, Hoskins, and McMains for the Giants. Potters have gone with Gergen, McReynolds, Edwards, Plout, and Schmidt. And we'll see if we have a new pitcher coming in the top of the ninth. That's in the dirt, blocked by Martinez. Should be Mays Madsen on deck. Chopper down to first. First baseman to the pitcher. I don't think they'll get Carson, did they? No, they didn't. He beats out the infield single. Pedersen moves over to third. And that will bring up Mays Madsen. So Jordy Lopez was 3 for 4. Scored a run and drove in 2. So he's been on a roll. So Mays will be up for his first time. He comes to us out of St. George, Utah, also Utah Tech University. And McMains goes over to first base, and Carson Moore is back. Cooper Smith and Mays Madsen, both from Utah Tech University. High fastball. One and 0. That one misses outside, so it's 2-0. Ryan Jackson on deck. Potters have scored once. They have runners at first and third, and that's a strike. Two and one. Madsen checking before he steps back in. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, 2-1. That one's a rip foul down the first base line. Two and two on Mays. McMains is set. He's got a runner at third, checks the runner at first, comes to the plate, outside. Full count. Happy Father's Day once again to everybody out there. If you couldn't join us here, we're glad you're joining us on the airwaves. Lincoln Potters Baseball on YouTube. Stones Broadcast Network's on YouTube. We'll take you both places. Like it and subscribe to it. 3-2 pitch is chopped out to second base. Scooped up to first by Mr. Wenham over there, and that is the third out of the inning. Potters score once. We'll go to the ninth inning. It's a 14-5 ball game.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Buy a personalized brick for you, your loved ones, or your business, and show everyone your commitment to Lincoln baseball. Framed and engraved by our own Lincoln High Ag program students, your brick will be featured on unique movable brick walls. Find your name in the stadium entrance for the 2024 and 2025 seasons. Then visit your brick in its permanent home inside the stadium. Bricks can be purchased here for $250. Get it now at friendsofmcbean.org.
I'm Bill Spear.
Josh Rivera, the pinch hitter, as we're back in the top of the ninth inning. Dylan Schmidt delivers a strike. Rivera batting for Lindsay here. LT was 1 for 3, scored a run. So Rivera is the first hitter here in the ninth inning. He's sharply hit out to second base on a hop and into right center field for a base hit. There goes Rivera. He says, I'm going for 2, man. He's fast, and he's in to second base with a double. So Rivera doubles to open the top of the ninth inning. That's the first hit off Schmidt, and it'll bring up Drew Fox. Looks like Sam Marr comes in. So Marr will bat for Fox. Sam was the DH in last night's game, and he takes a check swing, and he went around for a strike. Fox was 1 for 3 while he was in there, scored a run. Last night, Marr was 0 for 4. 4 ground outs. There's a strike, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, trying to foul at the plate. So it is 0-2 still. No balls, 2 strikes. Rivera out at second base. Asa Martinez is scheduled next. Chopped out in front of the mound. Tough play by the pitcher. He'll do the tag himself, which he does. Going to third is Rivera. Oh, had a little bit of a spin on it right there. And Dylan Schmidt, probably from his underhand delivery. So it is Asa Martinez, number 39. He's flied out, he's popped out, he's walked and flied out to center. So he's 0 for 3. He has scored a run in this one. Swings and misses at that slider. 0-1. Zayn Al-Asawi is scheduled next, and he has 3 hits in the game, so I probably think he should stay in. Not just me, though. Outside. That one a little bit too far for Asa to give it a shot. Good cowbell representation here in the ninth inning by the Potters fans at McBean. 1-1 pitches hit down the right field line and foul. Watch out there. That could be car stuff. Took a big hop into the parking lot. Breaking ball just misses inside. Dylan Schmidt, I would say he wanted that one. That maybe underplaying it a little bit. Good cowbell. Man, the cowbells are getting crazy out here. Runner at third is Rivera. Swing and a miss. Martinez is out on strike. Perfect location for that. That's the third strikeout for Dylan Schmidt. And it will bring up Zayn Al-Asawi. He is singled, and fly to left. Actually, we have number 6 coming up. That's Quentin Beck. So Quentin Beck will bat for Alisani, and he'll take a strike. That is inside 1-1. Hassani was 3 for 4. He scored a run and drove one in. So a good night for Zane. One pitch. Misses outside. Rivera coming down the line from third base. He led off the inning with a double pinch hitter. Hit for LT Lindsay. And Josh got to third on the ground out by Sam Marr. 2-1 now on Quentin Beck. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Oh, maybe the last strike guy's here. Is he? There he is. Hey, all right, there he is for Father's Day, the last strike Father's Day guy. He's getting people on their feet. That's what he does. Trying to get strike 3 to end this ball game and send Potter fans home happy. The breaking ball is inside. Keep it going. Keep it going, buddy. Keep it going, last strike guy. Come on, last strike guy, you can do it. Swing and a miss. The last strike guy does it again. Dylan Schmidt gets the strikeout, and that's your ball game. Our final score tonight, the Potters sweep the 2-game miniseries with a 14-5 win over the Giants. They go to 4-1 on the season, or on the PEL season. They'll have a day off and then go take on Healdsburg. And then the Mudcats, we are off until Thursday when the Mudcats come to town. That's a 6:35 start. Our player of the game, he had 3 hits. He scored 2 runs. He drove in a run. His name is Luke Euler. He is our player of the game, so congratulations to Luke. Congratulations again to all the fathers out there. Our final score one more time. Potters 14 and the Giants 5 for Mark the Phantom Lowe. And for Evan the engineer, we say thank you for watching. Good night. We'll see you next time.
Too fast or been too slow. Paranoid of people city.